the idea of if you can't get to this weight, it's hard to see you in a team like the All Blacks.
Yeah.
We're talking about 3, 4, 5 kgs here.
I told my wife, I'm done. And I was just like 95% gone to France.
The out-of-it thing about Ardie Savea is he's one of the best and most loved rugby players in the world, but he's strangely very controversial. Many fans believe Ardie should be captain over Scott Barrett. Critics have said Ardie playing for Moana Pacifica is terrible for his All Black career.
But is it good for Ardie Savea if they have another season where they're second to last? Is that going to help us as All Black fans?
He negotiated his own NZR contract, is signed with Jay-Z's Rock Nation Sports. And most controversially, Steve Hansen didn't want to pick him in the All Blacks. This was despite several dominant seasons in Super Rugby. Hansen thought Ardie wasn't ready for the bigger bodies and collisions in Test match rugby. Sam Cane was his man. Even after proving himself in the All Blacks, fans demanded Ardie play 7 over Sam Cane. Why is he controversial? Ardie marches to his own beat, bulk up to handle the contact better like Sam Cane. Nope, he's his own player. The outrageous hairdos, prioritising speed, fitness and being an influencer, for lack of a better term, with his powerful brand off the field. Why is Ardie's weight controversial? For an 80-minute number 8, Ardie is undersized for Test match rugby. Most number 8s play at a minimum of 110 kilograms, while Ardie barely makes 100 kilograms. Fans have been screaming from the rooftops for a bruising 8, like Kieran Reid, who stops huge runners on the spot. Or even someone like Shannon Frizzell, the most recent All Blacks enforcer. This would push Ardie to where most fans want him, open side, and a tall, fast bruiser like Frizzell at 8.
To the 22, and the ball. There is Frizzell! Frizzell! Oh my goodness!
But before we deep dive, let's have a look at where it all started. Ardie and his older brother Julian grew up in suburban Wellington, surrounded by loving family and friends. The brothers thrived, looking at their schoolboy tapes. The future rugby superstars had it all: fitness, excellent understanding of space and time, and brought it all together on the field. Remember to get your new All Blacks jersey. Just scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description. As Julian's career took off into the stratosphere, making the All Blacks in 2012, Ardie was rocketed into the New Zealand Sevens team as a teenager.
Very quick, the young 18-year-old.
Steps and gets the support of Savea. Look at the angle, brushes off the attempt.
If Kiwi fans didn't know who he was before his Sevens inauguration, they definitely did by the end of the Sevens season. Instantly, the prodigy made his debut for his beloved Hurricanes. The hometown kid gave everyone a glimpse of what was to come. Incredible power and technique in the tackle. Ardie was dominant in the Bunnings NPC, or Mitre 10 NPC, or ITM NPC, or Placemakers NPC, or Timber Merchant NPC, or whatever they called it back in 2013. Then came the All Blacks, kind of call up on the end of year tour, a non-playing apprentice. If you were like me, you thought Ardie would debut for the All Blacks in 2014 or 2015. No, Steve Hansen chose proven battlers Liam Messam, Sam Cane, Victor Vito and Jerome Kaino. Ardie must have been 3rd or 4th in line at 7 with McCaw, Sam Cane and Matt Todd ahead of him. If All Black non-selection wasn't enough, the incredible 2015 Hurricanes were beaten at home in the Super Rugby final. An injured Ardie's watched from the sidelines after picking up an injury in the semi-final the week before. But 2016 and Ardie and the Canes went all the way in, and Ardie finally made his debut for the All Blacks. If the rugby world hadn't seen his explosiveness before, they got their first taste that night and the following week.
Reid breaks away, 15 metres out. Here's Ardie Savea on the charge. Takes it.
Big line out where the backs come in, but they've got to get it right in the first instance. Coles gets it, offloads to Savea, explosive.
Then there was this long range stunner.
Perenara But Ardie Savia, he'll be too quick. And that's a popular try.
Oh, and that's some try. That started with, you would have to say, probably one of the worst kicks Ryan Crotty's ever executed.
Like he did in Super Rugby, he was shrugging defenders off, carrying what seems like the whole forward pack, and gaining crazy meters after contact. But like in Super Rugby, he looked like a centre in the 7 jersey with his insane line running.
Aaron Smith again. Ardie Savia stepping, holding it up, gives it back to Aaron Smith. Ben Smith! And in goes Aaron Smith. Looks to hand it off, does to Ardie Savia. And in.
If you were like me and thought the All Blacks would carry on their winning ways post McCaw because they have Ardie and Sam Cane, the amazing Irish had other ideas.
He picks it up quickly and off he goes. Drops it off the headshot!
The European teams, after the humiliation of the 2015 World Cup, none of them making it past the quarterfinals, had new tricks up their sleeves in the form of great phase play and bullocking forward runners. The question was, how would the All Blacks slow down these great runners? Sam Cane in the loose is one of the best front-on tacklers in World Rugby because of his power and his speed, to be fair. That's something Sam Cane does better than Ardie because of the weight difference. As the Lions tour of 2017 approached, did the All Blacks have the firepower behind Sam Cane, Jerome Kano and Kieran Reid to stop the Lions forwards? You'd have to say they did, but poor discipline and strange officiating cost the All Blacks the series.
Like a man possessed there.
So cool from Cruden.
Look at Savia.
So Ardie was his bullocking best off the bench, but he still wasn't trusted to start the biggest games in front of Sam Cane until this game.
Polisi making the tackle. Straight off.
Sam Cane went down in Pretoria with a life-threatening neck injury, and all of a sudden, Ardie was the last man standing, 1 year out from the World Cup. The 7 stocks looked thin, but how did Ardie go? He started in a stunning performance with the All Blacks winning at the death thanks to a 78th minute Ardie steal.
And the All Blacks have the 10 seconds to play in Pretoria. Ioane waits out wide. The All Blacks.
To make sure everyone knew he'd hit the top of his hero arc, Ardie scored the match-winning try a minute later.
Marmion for Stander.
Ardie's awesome ball playing, footwork, misdirections and amazing core and leg strength in the tight stuff was there for all to see.
Penalty coming, All Blacks way. Savia.
Penalty advantage.
Still outside the 20.
Was there a drop-off? Now that Ardie was the first choice back rower alongside Kieran Reid, Ardie excelled in the loose and in the tight stuff.
Here goes Reese, support from Ardie Savia through it free. Ardie Savia. Peter Smith with the catch. Marks takes his position at the back of the maul. Ripped free by Ardie Savia, but knocks it forward.
2019, Ardie was everywhere. England, with their masterful game plan, avoided being tackled around Ardie like he had COVID, even though it was 2019 and COVID came out a few months after this game.
This guy happy to rumble over the top. Tuolangi touch isolated. It'll still. Here's Laws. Another crack at New Zealand. It's Mako Bunipola.
The English were amazing. Precise running lines, huge bodies over the ball in a blink of an eye. The few opportunities Ardie and the All Blacks got, England shut them down within a flash.
Sinclair. Scrappy at the back. Backwards is a call, and Ben Young was immediately.
Of course, you can never shut down Ardie Savia. He will always influence the game.
Makes the tackle, bounces to his feet, and he does it again. Ardie Savia. George. Oh, it's overthrown to Ardie Savia. New Zealand are on the board. Game on. He's the switch for Savia, and he runs in.
The All Blacks bounced back in 2020 with Ardie running like a centre and becoming one of World Rugby's premier players.
He's on 1-on-1
Brilliant try by the All Blacks. Oh, what are we witnessing here? Caleb Clark carries with that number 6 on his back, and now Ardie Savea busting through. Can he sneak it away? Oh, he doesn't need to. Brilliant try by Ardie Savea. That's just high quality set piece from the...
Ardie continued his formidable run, even in a struggling All Black team. His supreme conditioning, the number of times he's involved in the game, it's incredible. And top of that, the line breaks in the open and in the tight. Amazing strength in the tackle.
Well, they're getting tense too.
Bit of improvisation there from Aaron Smith.
Tackle it away.
The heartache of the World Cup final loss was offset a bit by Ardie winning World Rugby Player of the Year. Ardie was amazing, even though he almost got knocked out.
And the thing is, for Ardie Savea, he's upright, he's not dipping at all. That's the concern for mine for Sia Kolisi. You see, he's second man in an attack.
In 2024, a change came with new coach Scott Robertson. Ardie had a different role with attacking phenom Wallace Sititi, making the 6th jersey his own. Ardie found himself in the tight more, but of course, with Ardie's 6 skills, no team can ever keep him from a crazy line break or two.
Clark's got it, now Savea. Set it, back in field he goes.
So here we are, the beginning of Super Rugby 2025, as if he didn't need more motivation to break Super Rugby. He's been told he's going to be a bust because he's playing for Moana Pacifica. As if there haven't been top All Blacks and struggling Super Rugby teams before.
Aaron Smith, step up. Sure, Solomo is going to get the score.
So the man that marches to his own beat is Super Rugby, with Moana Pacifica going to keep him at the top of his game. I believe it will. Players at that level need extra motivation after years at the top. And Ardie, he looks like he's found his home with Moana. Make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you have a blessed day.